How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Oh my god, it's nap week. Don't we all need a nap? Don't we all need a nap? Good gravy. Good gravy. Yo, how we all doing, man? Oh my good gracious. Yo, medicine. Napmas is also an acceptable name. Also an acceptable name. Yo, hey, Grand Perkament, what's going on? I'll do 7 days of nap. It's so true. It's so true. Hey, Shaggy, dude, what's up, man? Yo. Oh my good gracious. Table. Hey, dude, long time no see. How you been, man? Table, cause why not? Indeed. Indeed. Oh my god, a killer. Oh my god, the gang's all here. Yo, Lemon Beast. Hello. Oh my good gracious. Everybody's here. We're all excited. Dungeon, how goes it? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Oh my god, the wife is good, thanks. Hey, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Oh my good gracious. How we all doing on this fine Napoleon week in the lead up to Quizmos? I'm excited. I'm excited, and I hope you are too. I made a fully confirmed recommended Napoleon Cup. Let's go! Good gracious. I am very excited for what this week holds. You know, I got a lot of little things planned. You know. We'll see where it goes. But today I thought we'd start off, you know, fairly normally. We'd do a little Minecraft, because Minecraft Monday, you know, you gotta hit them with the alliteration. It's law, actually. It's Hammurabi's law. Decided that long time ago. So that's what we're gonna start with today. You know, why not? Why not? I need more than a nap. I need to sleep. Oh my god. I need to sleep for like 3 weeks. Well, hopefully you could get that snooze time in then. Hopefully you can get the snooze time in. My sister decided to go on a crusade walking to Burger King. Burger, of all places, the place that made Robert Downey Jr. get clean for how terrible their burgers are. Funny story. Unfortunately, so I had to hop into a car and drive alone for the first time to pick her up. We made it back just in time. Let's go. Let's go. Minecraft Monday, but no Keemstar. Oh my god. I saw the Q's guy at the bus stop today. Oh, shot my shot by sitting next to him and saw him listening to Slipknot. And I have never felt so attached to a man other than that I got an A in Latin. Let's go. Weenie. Oh my good gracious. Came, saw, conquered. Truly icon behavior. Chatters, my beloved. Chatters, are we ready? It's so funny the table's here, because make me a table, a funky table, is the current splash text. Good gracious. Also, fill you out there. Oh my god. Good play Roblox and cheating and jumping. Cheating? We don't condone cheating here on the Napoleon the 7th channel. Oh, 1 second. I just need to let this load in for a second. I'm like 99% sure all is well and chill and good with the world. I just want to be real sure, you know? I just want to be real sure. I came back at the best time. I know, right? It totally worked out. Hey, Dylan, what's up, man? Out there. Oh my good gracious. Sabin, wish me luck for an exam that's happening tomorrow. I'm doing so much studying. Please show me soup. We will see soup. Please stand by. Your stream is loading. Hi, everybody! Yo! Oh my good gracious. Oh the cleverness of me! Oh my god. I miss Soup and Dave. We can see both. We can do a quick little jaunt about. Let me just adjust that music volume slightly. It was a little loud. Oh my good gracious. Are you guys absolutely as amped as I am for this week? Listen, it's gonna be a pretty jam-packed week, all right? Tomorrow, Hades. We're playing some Hades tomorrow. I'm feeling Hades. I'm feeling the grind of some Hades tomorrow, you know? That's right, a Tuesday Napoleon stream. I've literally never done one before. Oh my god. What is Nap hiding? Nothing. I'm hiding nothing. You think I'm hurt. I'm a very transparent emperor. I would never hide anything from the public. That would be ridiculous for me to do. That would be simply ridiculous. That would be I couldn't. My conscience wouldn't allow it. It would not allow it. Not one bit. I know, Soup. I know. I can't believe they suggested such either. Same, David. Same. Oh my god. You hide your real name? No, I don't. My name's Napoleon the 7th. Hello. And location? No, I don't. I've said many times, I am from Bermuda and or Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you. You know? Oh my god. Oh wait, no, that's Aruba. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take it to Anyway, and you know, I've given my age many times. I am Age University. These are all facts. All facts. Oh my god. I have a final tomorrow and I have another final on Friday. Oh, speaking of, if you haven't seen the sub goal, we have a fun little sub goal today. You know, we have a fun little sub goal going forward because I was like, you know what? Why not? So if at any point in this week we hit the sub goal, which we won't. That's why it's absurdly high. It's absurdly high for that reason. We had the mid-month sub drop that occurs, and then I set it a little even further than that. And so, you know, we could, as you can see there, it says right up there, skip exam, stream instead. So that is the current sub goal is skip final, stream instead, because I have 2 finals this week, and who knows, skip and stream instead. You said it a bad example. No, I'm not. I'm saying no. I don't think this will happen. You see, that's the difference. That's why it's only set for this week. I would never skip my exam. I would never. Y'all miss exams? I've never missed one before. I would simply never miss. Do not work. Finals suck. They really do. They really do. But oh my good gracious. Chatters, we have a lot to do today. We have a lot to do. We need to update a bit more there because as you can see, I quite like the calcite and I'm going to upgrade that a little bit or update that a little bit so it goes a little higher on that side as well so that we have more quartz to use elsewhere. So that's going to be a big use. We're going to work a bit on the high street, or low street, is what I should call it. And we're going to work a bit on the docks today. Those are the key goals for today. Nothing else is going to happen. Just those things, you know? Nothing else. That would be crazy. That would be insane. That'd be insane in the member. No, actually, there genuinely shouldn't be anything else today. I don't know about the rest of this week, but today we're taking it. We're easing into it. We're easing into it. Especially for me because you know I do the same. Nap, don't make me skip. No, don't skip. Do not. Nobody else is allowed to skip. Only me. You know. Oh man, can you believe it? I have 11 A's out of 17 subjects. I've got 17. How many? What? How are you taking that many courses? How are you taking 17 courses? In what world? Good googly moogly. Good googly moogly. Well, first and foremost, let's go down to our little slice of heaven down by the docks to gather up some clay. It's gonna be order of business numero uno. Actually, I take that back. Order of business numero uno. Chatters, how you been? Do we have our Christmas shopping done and or our lists into Santa? Whichever. Chatters, are you ready to receive your coal? I mean, totally presents and not coal. I'm sure you've all been very well behaved this year. Yes, yes, of course. Very well behaved. You would totally not get coal. That would be wild. Krampus, he's not showing up, you know? Christmas shopping. I do have. Hey, I personally haven't started. So, ayo. I have a final. I'm gonna go tomorrow. I have a final. Then I'm gonna shop. Then I'm gonna stream. Life is good. Life is good. I have a 4-hour final. Then I'm gonna shop, and then I'm going to stream, and it'll be a great day. It'll be a great day tomorrow. Oh my god. And I thought 7 was a lot. I was like, yeah, that sounds intense. I finished my scarf. Yo! Oh my god, how did it turn out? Did it turn out well? Hopefully. I presume yes. Like my presumption is yes. But I feel I should ask in case this is the start of your like villainous arc, and you're like, no, Napoleon, it did not turn out well, and I go, oh no, that's not good. It's real bad. Bap, 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 bap. Bap, 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 bap. Bap, 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 bap. Oh, I did not mean to break that mud. This is devastating. This is devastating news. I have never been anything but good on this stream. That is a dead lie. I'm suffering from study, and I don't think I'll be able to finish the seasonal Napoleon art. Studying is more important, King. Studying is more important. In the order of operations, there is studying and schoolwork, followed immediately by fungus, followed immediately by Minecraft bats, which are totally not useless. Deep cut for anybody who remembers that one. Followed immediately by the debate of which type of temperature measurement is better. Followed immediately by Napoleon the 7th. You know, that is the key. That is key. All in all, I think that's important to understand. Oh my god, New Year art. Yo! Done shopping. He's not done the shopping for Christmas. Ah! What if you do the final 30 minutes before his due again? Well, that was a quiz final. This is, I don't think I can pump out an essay that quickly. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not that good. I am not that good. You want to talk about temperature systems? No, I don't. I was like, yo, Chicken Butler, dude! Bap, 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 bap. To you, too, Napoleon. Thank you. Bap, bap. Bap, 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 bap. No, my mud! I didn't mean to break the mud. Honestly, officer, I didn't mean to. It came out of nowheres. Sir, this is mud. How? It's on the ground. How could it possibly have come out of nowheres? Don't worry about it. I'm breaking it all now because I've realized I can just set this at the end down here, and then it'll transform all on its little lonesome self. All by its little lonesome self. I'll just do that. All right, perfect. Well, here first. Yeah, give me that. Gabagool. And now I need more dirt. I need more dirt now. See, this is the beginning of the true brick economy of this world. What I need to get going after this, actually. Maybe we should do that now. Well, 1 second. How difficult is an auto smelter? Well, the video is only 3 minutes and 40 seconds, chatters. That feels like not that long. That feels like this could go pretty quickly. You know? I don't know. I don't think, maybe it's not a good idea to start an auto smelter that I don't know how well it will or will not work. I mean, all in all, it seems rather simple. You see, chatters, here I am looking at this video, and they say I only need 48 hoppers. Holy crow. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna make that. We're not gonna make it today. We'll make it a different day. That'll be a different industrial revolution. Today's not about that. We're doing other things. We're doing hot Napoleon things today. You know? I don't know what that means. I said it. It left my mouth, and I do not know what it means. Grid and lemon are base. Celsius is better. The true champion of Fahrenheit is not here right now, I'm pretty sure. There is one individual in chat who champions Fahrenheit more than anybody else. I have literally no opinion on the matter. So, like, you know, I defer to that argument to that individual. You know, that individual is the sole proprietor of the argument for Fahrenheit being a superior, in their opinion, measurement for temperature. So, I will leave that to them, you know? I will accept the metric system for anything except temperature system, and this is an age-old Napoleon jail debate. More than me? Yeah. Unless I'm misremembering, but yeah, more than even yourself, MJ. More than even yourself. Oh man, you really are slaying, Naps. Thank you. Truly, I am Napoleon the Destroyer. I have slain all of my enemies. I don't fully understand how that word's meant to be used otherwise. I'll be real with you. I know it can be. I know it's a good thing though. So thank you. I like that. I don't know why I'm in this kind of weird announcer voice right now, but I am Chatters. Oh man. I subscribe to the measurement of temperature known as too cold, too chilly. Nice. Lovely. I am sweating and this is cringe. That's a valid. You know what? That's pretty valid. I'm not gonna lie. Slay King Pier. Yes. Exactly. I understand perfectly. Speaking of Slay, are we getting that dragon today? What dragon? There is no dragons in this world. A very simple auto smelter, chest for items is smelted with a hopper, leads straight into the top of a furnace. A chest for fuel with a hopper leading into the furnace, and a hopper leading to the bottom of the furnace for fuel. Oh. In this world. For Christmas, you should put the hydrates back to 300 instead of 800. No. Are you kidding me? You think after I saw everybody's Twitch Wrapped where they're like, oh, I'm in the top 1% of Napoleon chatters and I have 7.8 billion channel points. You think that's like a sign that I'm gonna turn it back? You should put the hydrates back to 100. Oh, remember when they were 100? Pretty sure they were 50 until Sam showed up. Then Sam showed up, and Sam was a demon. Oh man, it was. I remember that. That was such a sweet. Sam was so sweet. The first time I ever met Sam in any capacity, he was just like a chatter, and he just joined. He hung out for like that session, and then like the next stream he came back. And then man's like donated with like a short message of being like, you're gonna go far. And I'm like, oh, I did not cry. Let that be known. Those 5 schmeckles absolutely did not make me cry. That is not how that worked. Because simply put, chatters, I lack the capacity. I had my tear ducts removed surgically. It was a whole thing. It was a whole operation, a whole procedure. How close is this to being at the end? Okay, not terribly close. You should put it back to 100. No. That was how many points we've earned over the last year now. I only have 1.5. Either way, I fear it. I fear it with my whole being. MJ literally has more than like hundreds of thousands. Not even like 100-something thousand, like hundreds of thousands. You know how insane that is? As a metric to have to compete with? You know what, I'll just leave this like that. That's gonna start drip dropping. Time to head back to the big smelter in the sky. And by that, I don't mean the sun. I mean my house that's in the sky. It's got a lot of furnaces. It's got a lot of furnaces. No, but for real, I should probably figure out what I'm getting people for Christmas. That's, you know, now that I mean, I've done some. Not for nobody better be a narc here, all right? But not for any of my family. I may or may not have only bought things for my friends at this point. But like, come on, they're going home for the holidays. They're gone. how am I? They're like leaving, and like they finished their exams and have left. I had to give them their thing before they left. They would be back in January. That would be awful. What am I meant to do? Here's your January gift? That makes no sense. That makes zero sense. That's like the opposite of sense. You know what I mean? But everybody Spider-Man, buy everybody Spider-Man watches. You know, that's a tempting thought. I'm not gonna lie. Namely because they wouldn't keep them and I would get them in the end. I put the scarf reveal in the media chat thingy. Yo, at me on the Discord. I wish to see it, but I will look at it after stream. Lemon Bees, I swear to God, if you don't at me on that scarf, I will lose my marbles. And it won't be pretty. It won't be pretty how it happens. I'll be honest with you. It will be awful. You will watch it and be like, my God, this man has really lost his mind. And I'll be like, yes. Yes, I have. I just spent the last 9 hours reading about just different factoids of Roman history. I am a bit mush. I'll be real with you, chatters. This stream, I needed this. Yo, Fox Family, dude, what's up, man? Depending on how far into January, it could count as a New Year's gift. That's not a thing. That's what even is that? I mean, valid, but also that's not real. I knew I saw a creeper, but then I was like, but was it real? Or was it just the creepers we made along the way that's real? Who's to say? Who's to say? Do I have no other clay balls in here? I just need clay balls. I need a few little clay balls. Please. Bueller. Oh, let's go! I need more now. More. Alright, now I just gotta get a little bit more. I'm gonna go into the swamp. I'm going to the swamp, chatters. I need so much brick for the like, so listen, at the docks the plans are warehouses, and those warehouses are gonna be made out of brick and mortar, sturdy stuff, but alas, also difficult to get large quantities of stuff. Not as difficult as quartz, I'll give you that much. Not as difficult as quartz. Quartz is a lot worse. I should also tidy up this bit maybe, but I don't know. In my book, it's a thing. I say it's a thing. You know what? Once again, valid, but also how dare you? How dare you come to me with logical solutions to my problems and not just let me toil in my own just woes. Just not, you instantly undercut. I was gonna get 9 hours of content out of that. I wasn't, but like, what if I could have? And now you've just absolutely rock'em sock'em my robot. What am I to do? What's a dame to do, huh? What am I to do in this scenario? Just give in? I think not. I think not. I think what I need to do is, I don't know, move to Tibet, start a little B&B, move my way up the social ladder there, become good friends with the monks who live in Tibet, slowly but surely make my way into their inner circles, learn to become a Shaolin monk myself, and then learn some sick judo moves. I don't know if it's judo they learned, but I've decided it is. And then, Fox Family, I'm coming for you. I'm tracking you down. I'm gonna use my monk powers that I'm gonna obtain to track you down, and then it's over for you. Pow, 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 pow. Exactly. What's a gal to do? What's a dame to do? What am I meant to do in this scenario? Devastating. Devastating. Oh my god. Do I have enough? Yes, but then I have an extra 20, so I might as well like up that amount as well. Ba 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 ba. Like, I could gather all of this, but I really don't need all of it, do I? I mean, I do eventually, but like, you know? I just want it to be the right number. I just want the number to be good. I'm sorry, that made no sense. You know what? Total sidebar. You know what I dislike currently? What like, and it always happens around the holidays and other types of things and all the other things. And listen, I quite frankly don't care one way or the other way. I don't care two ways from Tuesday what your general opinions are, speaking of, like, you know, religion and the like. But you know what I dislike? You know what I dislike? I dislike the smarmy, like, internet dweller who's like, huh, you know, what's the difference between a cult and a religion? Cult or religion's made by dead people, or dead people are in a religion, or whatever. Or they'll be like, there is no difference, and they'll like be like, I'm so smart. Well, yeah, did I? What do you mean? You're talking about cults as though they're like pejorative. That's a very new phenomenon. Everything was cults until the Catholics showed up. And even then, there was cults of Christianity, and they just became a state-sponsored religion, and that's how the idea of a religion versus a cult became a thing. Like in Rome, they had the cult of Jupiter and the cult of Mars and the like, and that's just what they were called. It's a synonym. Oh my god. Anyway, I digress. I had to write an essay on this today, and it really does, it scrapes the butter from my egg roll anytime somebody just rocks up and is like, oh, you fools, you idiots, I'm gonna blow your mind, because what's the difference between, I'm like, you shut up, be quiet, you're done in this town, kid. Oh dear, monk powers. The man says he will be far too powerful. Yeah, monk powers are really powerful. What do you mean? Fox family, I need you to realize I'm gonna get the ability to move things with my mind. That's just a fact. That's how monk powers work. I'm gonna get telekinesis. It's part of the package. They don't want you to know that, but it's part of it. And I'm gonna have that ability. And boy, howdy, is it over for everybody when I get that capability. I'm gonna move things with my mind. That's just awesome. That's just fun and cool and sick. And I will be fun and cool and sick. You know? We're getting nowhere this is, and I don't think either of us stand at the... Oh, that's about the temperature debate. Yeah. I mean, ultimately speaking, I think it's probably just always going to be a matter of opinion and not scientific fact, because, you know, one's a made-up system of measuring temperature and the other is also, in fact, a made-up system of measuring temperature. And so I feel like there's never gonna be a true, you know, answer. It's just always going to be wah, you know? Let's go with some melting. Did you get that image hand scroll I mailed you? Or that mage hand scroll I mailed you? Me, personally? I did not know. Me, unzoning out. I'm gonna move things with my mind. Maybe I should be a monk. That sounds awesome. I know, right? Doesn't it sound amazing? Doesn't it just sound fun? You get to move things with your mind? Are you kidding me? I would love to get to move things with my mind. That just sounds enjoyable and poggers. That just sounds like the most wonderful time of the year. Get it? Because Christmas? Because Quizmas? Oh my god. Goes back to the beginning of the hardcore, and it's just a shame that I'm always right, but what you gonna do? Oh my god. MJ. This is just like the bat debate that you had, I think, with Tyler. About whether or not bats are useless, and like, oh my god. Anyway, you were certainly moving things with your mind, but stop levitating my sparkly pens. But it's fun. It's enjoyable. It's like I get a genuine sense of a serotonin shot to the artery from that. What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's visit Soup, you know? I think it's a good time to visit Soup. I mean, it's never like a bad time, but you know what I mean? Like, well, actually, it has absolutely been a bad time. Hello, Soup. How are you doing? Okay. Well, Soup. What was that? Why'd you just turn green there for a second, buddy? What was with the sparkles? Soup, what was with the sparkles, my friend? Soup, you're all over the place. You're being erratic. You can't just shut the door on me, dude. Man's went for his nap. This is why I don't visit Soup. He's so old. He's so old and just only wants to nap all the time. I know this is nap week, but come on. He only ever just wants to catch some Z's. He's like, oh yeah, time to snooze. And I'm like, why would it be time to snooze? It's only like it is at most 3 p.m. right now. And this guy's like, hey, snooze time. You know? Yo, what about you? What's up, man? As a glow squid defender, I think it's my job to not hate most mobs. I mean, understandable. That's a valid take, you know? He's an old and sleepy, don't be mean. There's fungus older than him, be nice, Nap. No! I don't wanna be. This Christmas season, I'm not choosing niceness. I'm gonna be Krampus. I'm gonna drag that child just down the steps and make him look at his shoes filled with, I don't know, applesauce? What does Krampus put into shoes? He like puts something in the shoe, right? That's his whole thing? Like the kid comes downstairs and his shoe is filled with not toys, which why were the shoes being filled with toys to begin with? But it's filled with like a goop or something? I could be very wrong. I could be entirely misrepresenting Germany and all of their little things, but that is all my... Who's Krampus? Krampus in a lot of other countries, particularly Germany, it goes along with Santa, but if you're bad, Santa doesn't leave you cold. Krampus puts you in a sack and takes you to his castle and beats you with a rod. Or he fills your shoes with not toys, and instead he fills your shoes with like a goo. Depends on the version you read. Which there's a bit of a discrepancy between child is stolen into a burlap sack in the night and beaten with like a big rake, and oh, he puts goo in your shoes instead. You know, there's a bit of a one of those sounds worse than the other. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a bit of discrepancy. I'm fine with this nap week, nap hour. What's this nap week? Well, nap week is I'm streaming all week, every day. We're gonna get a stream in. It's pretty pog. What happened to stockings? I don't think stockings existed for these people. Stockings were not like Christmas was different in many different areas and still is in some regards. Our traditions are not all the same. Fun fact, did you know that the Christmas tree only became popularized to like the English speaking world because of Queen Victoria? And only because she like brought Christmas trees, which like from Germany as a practice in Germany, to like the palace in the UK because her husband was German, and she was like, oh, I want this guy to like, I want him to feel at home. So she likes Christmas trees and was like, let's do Christmas trees. And then because of that, we have Christmas trees now. That's where that practice comes from. Also, Christmas was illegal in North America for a long time because the religious people thought it was bad because they thought it was pagan and culty. But that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother thing. I would like to meet this Krampus, and that gives me free applesauce. Well, he's also a goat man. That's also important to know. He's a goat man. He kind of looks like Cernunnos of like Celtic lore, if you're familiar with him. Not big sip time. Also, yo, Tyler, the Napoleon VII. I am. Hello, how do? Yeah, the same people in the UK who banned it like in the North America, because you might not know this, but North America at one point was controlled by that little island. Wild stuff. Simply bonkers, if you ask me. Why should a tiny island across the sea anyway? Oh my god. Krampus kinda. Tyler, no! Come on! Please, the Puritans. Going to have to deal with the D&D Discord. Oh, do not disturb Discord? Keep singing. Who was singing? I was just commentating on, you know, my take on colonialism. That was all, nothing more. Do you think that it's sacrilege to call a Queen Victoria Vicky? Sacrilege? No. I think it makes no. I think it doesn't make a bunch of sense because, like, historically that was never a nickname used for her, personally. So it's like, oh, it's not like there's some people, there's some monarchs that had nickname, like Peter the Great. He had a nickname. I forget his name. He was the one who was like, oh, let's bring potatoes to Prussia because we have no food. And then they planted potatoes, but nobody wanted them because they thought they were like, the poor people were like, oh, that's poor people food. We don't want to eat that. We'll seem poor, even though they were. So then he planted a bunch of fields in the crown lands and hired guards to guard it, but then said, let them steal it. If people come to steal the potatoes, let them. Make it look like you care. Make it look like they gotta get past you, but let them take it. And he did that, and then people were like, yeah, let's go. People people were like, oh my god, these must be the height of luxury, and they would take them. And that's how he made sure that the people, he basically like tricked his population like a toddler, like with reverse psychology. He was like, I'm gonna make this seem really great, and then you're gonna come for it. Napoleon D&D campaign when? Napoleon Do Not Disturb campaign? Or do you mean D&D, Dungeons and Dragons? L. Get obliterated. Was his nickname the Great? No, I forget his nickname. It was something. What was it? Let's find out. What was Peter the Great's nickname? Oh, I'm sorry, I was saying Peter. I think I meant Friedrich. Peter was Russian. I was thinking of Prussian. Old Fritz. That was his name. His nickname was Old Fritz. So he was called Fritz, or Freddy by some of his friends, I believe. But yeah, Queen Elizabeth was Lizzie. Lizzie. Yeah, it's true. I think just the idiom of Vicky was not big during the era of Victoria. Portugal had a big colony, and God, were they ruthless. Yeah, a lot of people don't. I feel like Portugal got away with a lot in the end. I feel like a lot of people don't remember. Same with Belgium, because they were doing it real long up until the edge of the period. And Belgium and Leopold II or whatever gets away with a lot. Don't look him up. It's not good. You don't want to know about it. Oh, Freddy. 590 Freddy's. Peter Friedrich sounds the same. Well, listen, Prussia, Russia, those sound the same. So I mixed up my countries and my greats. Napoleon D&D, where Chad has a character and votes what the character will do. Isn't that just the hardcore world? Write whatever you say for my history homework. Yo, I have helped people with history homework before, actually. It's great. I love it. Big fan. Oh my god. Yeah, also, speaking of though, I was talking to chatters. Have you ever met a flat earther? Real talk. Like, have you ever actually met a flat earther in real life, like IRL? Flat earther in your area? You're like, let's talk. Salazar, just like 70 years ago. Nice. Nice. We should do a homework stream. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll if you got a social studies or like any sort of like English or lit or history or politics, I'll help you do your homework. Pow, 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 pow. No, but now I'm yes, I have. Okay, so here's the thing. I was dealing with a flat earther in the wild. How have flat earthers not just always instantly been obliterated by the one singular question? Right. So how does daytime work? No, you tell me. We live on big flat dinner plate disc. How in God's name is it daytime here and nighttime somewhere else? That's not how light works. If the sun is beaming down onto your plate, everywhere should be daytime at once, and everywhere will be nighttime at once. There's no way that, like, there's no horizon to obscure it if it's a plate. So how does that work? And it boggles my mind. It boggles my mind. Nap once helped me with an essay about Minecraft content creators. It was very cringe. I got an A. Yo, I didn't think it was cringe. I thought it was cool. I'm glad you got an A on that though. That's sick. All right, let's head down to the, well, how much of this is done? Okay, let's take all this and head down to the docks and actually get to some work, you know, to defeat the hunt. Well, actually, if this is about to be done, okay, we got 10 more balls, and then we're good. In the meantime, brick. Oh my god, all of that made only that much. It takes so much brick. It takes clay, I mean, to make brick. My god. If Earth is flat, then why is the moon is round and the sun is round as well? Yeah, I don't understand. Horizon Zero Dawn. My god, they've been warning us the whole time. Because I said so. You know what? Valid. The moon is cheese, actually, you fools. You Neanderthals. You ne'er-do-wells. Covers the other side from the light. Wait, how? With what? A big tarp? The sky is a ball and constantly rotating. The earth is flat, located inside the ball. Yes, that like the lengths they go to. Wait, real talk, and I don't want to spread anything. Is Millie Bobby Brown still a flat earther? Is that true? Like the girl from Stranger Things, is she still a flat earther, or did she give that up? Did she decide, no, maybe that was wrong and I should not have gone with that? What do you mean still? Yeah, in like an in an interview from like season like 3 or 2 or whatever, she's like in an interview and she just is self-admitted a flat earther, and I'm like, huh? I don't know if she still is. She was in fairness, I guess, like a teen. So I don't know. I don't want to judge her like harshly on that. You know, I'm like 1003, so fair. Was lurking, but I'm back. Oh, welcome back, Pink. But sadly, she still is British. Oh my god. Well, that's just, you know, that can't be helped. Good googly boogly. What? She was a flat earther? Yeah, well, here, let me double check. Let me, before I spread this. Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, she's changed her views, maybe. According to this UK Decider article, on November the 20-something of 2022, Millie Bobby Brown claims to no longer believe the Earth is flat. So I guess she's not anymore. I guess, you know, she's seen some pretty strange things. And she decided, you know what, maybe I spoke too quickly. Maybe I committed very, very fast to this. So maybe she's changed her mind, which that would be grand. I hope so, Millie. I hope so. Nap, are you a Pokemon fan? I have never played a Pokemon game in my life. But yes. I've never played the games, but I like the idea of Pokemon, and I own a lot of Pokemon cards still. But I've never played the game. The only Pokemon game I have ever played was Pokemon Go briefly in 2016. And that was about it. And it was mostly because my friends wanted to. But that, don't get me wrong, that's not a deridement of Pokemon. I understand lots of people love it, and for very good reason. You know, I'm sure it's very interesting. I have favorite Pokemon, you know, like Twig. And, you know, I like Ludicolo. Do I only like them because of how they say their names in the TV show? Maybe. You know? Who's to say? Oh, I also like Spoink. Spoink is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Namely because if he ever stops bouncing, he dies. And that is metal. That is wild. I'm like, excuse me? This little pig on a springy spring, if he ever stops bouncing, he's dead? That's awesome. That's just metal. That's hardcore, man. Yes. All right, so I'm gonna work with that. I'm gonna leave this stuff in a chest down there. I'm gonna work on that bit of wall, then I'm gonna work on this, and then we're working our way inwards from here, basically. Is the general idea, you know? I couldn't get into Pokemon. I can't, no matter how hard I try. I just can't. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, for me, it's just not exactly the game that I'm, like, super deeply intrigued by or anything. I'm not like, oh, gee whiz, I can't wait to play a Pokemon game. Like, it's just not something for me, I don't think. But that's fine. Like, things don't have to be made for me. You know what I mean? I can appreciate that, like, other people really enjoy it. And that's awesome. I love that for them. Drifloon canonically pretends to be a balloon to kidnap kids who grab onto him. Some petty. Oh my god, why? What does he do with the children when he collects them? Like to what end is really the question here. Like, okay, yes, he tricks children and collects them, but like to what extent? Like, what's the purpose? Do I want to know the purpose? I mean, it's a ghost type, yes, and you say that like that explains anything. I don't think that explains diddly. I don't think that explains a diddly squat. You know? I think it would be foolhardy of us to decide that that was a decision. Just because it's their type. Is it possible to be vegan in the Pokemon world, actually? I saw this somewhere, like I saw like a post about it. I don't know where it was. It was just like a Twitter thread, maybe. Anyway, it was about how, like, you know, can you actually be a vegan? Like, because even your salads would be like probably made from grass type Pokemon. And I was like, huh? One, I didn't even think that people ate Pokemon. I didn't know that was a thing, but I guess logically it makes sense in the way that, like, yeah, I guess. Any plans for the whole NAPWEEK? Oh, do I have plans? I have plans. Tomorrow's gonna be Hades, and then like that's the one plan. So tomorrow, the plan is that we're gonna game with Hades, because I want to try that out. I thought it'd be a fun little breakaway. And you know, it'll be in the immediate post exam, so like of that day. So like, why not? You know, seems fun. Seems like a good idea. Don't you agree? Doesn't it seem just like an absolutely a genius idea? I think so. Did I not bring a single, even not one iota of my brain cells here? Because I didn't bring, I thought I gathered up all the scaffolding. I put the scaffolding into the, I gotta go back. I hate it. I hate it. No, you know, we're gonna use dirt. We're gonna use dirt blocks. I don't care. I'm not going all the way back just for scaffolding. We're gonna use this dirt. I'm not going back. It's not happening. Not for all of the money in the world. That's not true. I would absolutely go back for all of the money in the world. That is just categorically false for me to say otherwise. It just simply would not be true. And the rest do that. Perfect. Drifloon flavor text. It is whispered that any child who mistakes Drifloon for a balloon and holds on to them could wind up missing. Wandering souls gather together to form this Pokemon, and when trying to make friends with children, Drifloons grab them by the hand. Its round body is stuffed with souls and expands each time it leads someone away. Huh. Is there a possibility for Christmas horror stream? No. Maybe. I don't. Probably not. But maybe. I'll give you a solid maybe. It just doesn't feel. Christmas isn't really a horror holiday, you know? It just, I don't know. The synergy is just really not there, you know, man? Like, it's just. You'd really be missing out on, like, the synergy, you know? It would feel weird, you know? No, there's no real synergy there. Yeah. And you know, we're trying to make more actionable goals for the stream. This quarter we're trying to, we're trying to make sure that everything's above board and the like. Yeah. So, you know, it's really got to be about getting synergy and meeting actionable goals and really ensuring a sense of you know, oh my god, I don't want to keep trying to speak corporate. I hate it. Story goes that it grabs a hand of a small child and drags him away into the afterlife. It tastes like having children. Good god, what is going on with, like, Japan, that they were like, let's make this as the next Pokemon. Let's make this. Yo, Reverie, dude, what's up, man? How do? Sometimes I'm scared of Santa, so please, no horror games. Minecraft sounds better. Well, Minecraft's definitely gonna be, 2 of the days will be Minecraft. So in NAPWEEK, 2 of these days will be dedicated to Minecraft, at least. I don't know of more than 2, but at the very least 2. I need more cobble. Do I have cobble out here? Of course not. Why would I? That would just be logical. That would be logical that I would have cobble out here. Where is that little mine cave that I had? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Come here. Give me your cobble. Show me your secrets. Oh, cave of wonders. You're not really a cave at all. You're kind of an open-faced sandwich of a cave. But still. Just show me your secrets, all right? That's the important bit. Give me all of your cobble. All of it. Every last drop of cobble. Cobble is not a liquid, but still. I require it. It's man, the government wants it. Give it to me because the government demands it. I do not need that crossbow. In the slightest do I not need that. You were talking about Pokemon? Yes, Tyler had brought up Pokemon. I've never actually played Pokemon, but they were talking about ghost-type Pokemons that apparently steal away children. Didn't know that was a thing. Did not know that was a thing. But yeah, so Hades is going to be one of the days. Batman's going to be one of the days. Because Edward had requested that we play more Batman. I'm trying to remember what the other days are. Oh, there might be a, depending, there'll either be the gingerbread building video or a stream. It'll depend on how a few things shake out with that. So either a proper stream with IRL content or a video released about it, which will happen this week as well. What else? Oh, there might be a, it depends. I'm trying to get a group together, but there might be a stream with a bunch of, stream a friend. I'm trying to see about how that's gonna work out. It depends on a few people's schedules, so I have some stuff like that that's hopefully gonna work out. And oh, Cuphead I think was requested for one of the days, like to play some Cuphead. So yeah, Slime Rancher, yeah, that's one of the ones that's meant to occur. We're meant to play some Slime Rancher, and on at least one of the days I'm hoping to start earlier, so we might switch between games on that day, where we might play a game and then switch to another game, because that's fun. That's like, streamers do that, you know. There's streamers who change it up as on the fly while they're live, you know. I've heard of such things, you know. I've borne witness. It's possible. It's doable. Overwatch 2 stream when? I have not played Overwatch since, like, Bridget was added, I think, was the last person I played. That's her name, right? The, like, Reinhardt, like, the girl who, like, her backstory is with Reinhardt or whatever. She was added, and that was the last time I played. Or unless there was, wait, did she come before or after the hamster? I also didn't play with the hamster. I may have logged, like, I would, like, a new hero would release, and I'd log in, and then I'd play them for, like, a hot second, and then I'd be like, right, anyway, and then I'd go back to, you know, having just normal games to play. No. Yeah, also, yeah, let's just do a Smite stream. Yep, totally. Oh, I'm joking. I'm not gonna play Smite in front of you. I'm not gonna play Smite in front of you. That is a game where I am way too focused to be streaming. My God. Bridget? Isn't that her name? Also, wait, actually, I didn't play Doomfist either. I don't know when he came out. Like, I was there for when Orisa came out and stuff like that. Bridget? Is it not Bridget? Brigitte? Prosciutto? Greg? League of Legends stream when? Literally never. I would rather throw myself from a building than play League. Are you crazy? I don't like League. I don't like Dota. I don't like League. League particularly because of its community. I think their community is what actually has poisoned Smite for the most part of the last like 7 to 8 years. But yeah, no, I don't like League in the slightest. I like most MOBAs I'm not a fan of. I like Smite because it's a very different style of MOBA. I was bought in by the myth, like by the use of gods and mythology, but then beyond that, I'm just invested because it's like a 3D like skill shot game instead of, I don't know, point and click. I can't do point and click. Fettuccine, brioche, yeah. There you go. Brigitte, is it Brigitte? There's a Pokemon that wears a full skull of its. Wow. I have never heard you call her that, Pink. Huh? I always call her Baguette. Pink, stop lying. Killer just out here reporting. Killer's like, what are you talking about? You have literally never called her Baguette. Lies! I see through the lies of the Jedi. You know what? I would not. I would willfully not see. I would be indoctrinated. Chatters, do you think you would be indoctrinated? Like, do you think if you were born into like a cult of monks, you would be indoctrinated? Or do you think you are a so-called free thinker and that you would simply be built different and not join in? I feel like I would believe I would not join in, but in reality, I also think I would absolutely join in. You know what I mean? Depends on if they indoctrinate. I don't know. It's we'll go with the Jedi because they're fantasy and not real, and that way I don't have to worry about repercussions. We'll say Jedi. So, you know, some of them look like Plo Koon and Kiara Mundi, and other ones I guess look like a young Hayden Christensen or Ewan McGregor. So there's your picks. Some are Yaddle, and some are Yarl Poof. And if you don't know my boy, if you don't know homeboy Yarl Poof of the Jedi Council, what are you even doing here? Why are you here? I mean, come now, please, chatters. It's Yarl Poof. Please tell me, you all know Yarl Poof, right? This is not something unknown to you, correct? I am a cultist dream, no I for some reason thought you meant you were like part of a cult about like the Minecraft content creator named Dream, and I was like, okay. I was so ready to accept that. It was probably not good how like I was like, all right, cool, man. Like that probably was. I probably should have had questions, and I instead just went like, all right. I guess that's where we're at now. But honestly, same. I feel like I would absolutely get indoctrinated. I'd like believe the indoctrination. I'd be like, you're so right, King. You're right. We are the peacekeepers. He says, committing another war crime. And then again, they're not war crimes because, you know, I love Charlie Puth. I said Jarl Poof. How dare you? How dare you compare Charlie Puth to Jarl Poof? Jarl Poof makes way better beats from light switches. His TikTok is way better. Oh, I know Jarl Poof. Let's go. I didn't recognize the name, but I know. Let's go. You better. You better. I can say for sure that I was given, given I was raised in blank, would be able to break from the indoctrination. But is it the same? Isn't it a different kind of indoctrination? Would you see through the lies of the Jedi? What up, man? Long time no see. How you doing? Yo, Arma, dude, what's going on, dude? Or Amara, I should say. I'm sorry, I said Arma, which is the name of a video game. How you doing, man? Long time no see, indeed. Hope you're doing well. Hope the year treated you well. I don't think I've seen you in a few months. Quite a few, actually, if memory serves. Hopefully, life has treated you well, and you've been keeping well yourself, my guy. Oh my god, just like oh my god. I'd be skeptical, but probably not fully leave, or at least be a great Jedi if I could. Intriguing. A real Qui-Gon Jinn, eh? A real Qui-Gon Jinn. Would I see through the lies of the Jedi? Nap, I've been yelling about the Jedi for ages now. True, but you weren't a child being indoctrinated. All Jedi are children indoctrinated into this organization. So you would not have your so-called free thinking capabilities. You know? I'm really busy. Lots changed, some good, some bad. Well, I'm hopefully the good outweighs whatever the bad is for you. Yeah, I mean, I will say, yeah, the way that the life changes and the like, life comes at you fast. But it really does. It does not feel like it's gonna be 2023 in 2 weeks. You know that? Like, 2 weeks. It's 2023. I know that's what like everyone says always, but it's genuinely blowing my mind this year for some reason. I feel like it just became 2020. It does not feel at all. I can't use the point of reference I was going to use. That would very quickly, I think, give away some things. But it doesn't feel at all. Anyway, 2021 like just feels, you know, like yesterday, not almost 2 years ago. The start of 2021, I mean. Like that turnover. I was a child abducted, so that told me to request a higher power, and yet here we are. True. Nap said himself he'd probably be blind to the lies. I mean, I would just fully believe it because they gave me a laser sword and I could move things with my mind, and I'd be like, you're right, this is sick, and I agree. You know? It feels like we're going fast. It does, doesn't it? I think the Panera Bread really did a number on that. You know what I mean? I think that really like messed with a lot of people's capability of internal clocks and stuff like that. That like the reset. I feel like maybe 2023 will be the reset of like people finally feeling like years are years again. But I don't know. Who's to say? Who's to say? Because I mean, depending on where you were, 2022 even started up with lockdowns. So like, depending on where you were, free thinkers when the Jedi tell them these are not the droids they're looking for. Oh, I mean, they're not, you know, they're not though. Are going totally fast. Yeah. That's because we lost 2 years to the fight. Yeah, absolutely. Well, and there was a very I was reading a journal article the other week actually about that, which like, oh, do I not look forward to the side effects that it described, because in like, I think it was the age range of something like 16 to 30 or something like that. It was like 16 to 30, because everybody had a bit of a mental regression occur, but every other age group outside of the 16 to 30 range basically like rebounded fairly normally so far, and is like, you know, been like, yeah, there was a bit of a delay, but you know, they're back to being relatively neurologically where they were or should be at this point in their life. But for those groups, like levels of emotional development, levels of like all these different things really apparently have not fixed themselves. I was like, oh, I see. You should be fine. You're 1003. I am 1003, so it's fine, but still, I am absolutely not within that age range, nor was I at all. Anyway, don't worry about how old I was at any time ever, actually. I am Jesus. You know when you just say things sometimes? You just like huck it out there. You just be like, I need out. I need out of this right now. And well, I don't know why that was the response, but it was. The real question is,